Alright, Mom, we'll be there in a second once I'm done tanning and studying for tongue test class. Whoa, 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 oh, oh, oh. What happened? That was a pretty intense tanning session. Wait, who are you? Where am I?
Hi, I'm George Ripley, and you're at Brook Farm.
I'm Chris Miller, but wait, Brook Farm, so does that mean that this is 1841?
Why, yes it does.
Must be some kind of tanning bed time machine. So, what exactly is Brook Farm?
Let me get you out of this nasty weather and I'll show you. Here for one of the log houses we built by hand. Just one. Wow, it's excellent here. Well, here's one of the many books we have here at Brook Farm.
So what type of people work here at Brook Farm?
Mostly intellectuals, like philosophers and authors.
When I was outside, I saw a lot of people doing physical labor. It didn't seem like the job of an author.
Well, here at Brook Farm, we try to combine intellectual experiences and physical experiences into one common person.
That's interesting.
Some of the land we bought in Brook Farm back in the day.
You mean 1841?
That's the day. And there's a lot of other societies around in this era that we don't agree with too much.
Like who?
The Shakers, we don't agree with them too much. They believe in it, which doesn't really make sense somehow. But he's one of the residents here at Brook Farm. His name's Henry Thoreau.
Hi, Henry. I'm Chris.
I'll leave you two alone right now.
Wow, Henry. This looks like a lot of work.
Yep, it is. But during the winter, we only work 8 hours a day, so we have a lot of time to read and write.
So is George like the leader here at Brook Farm?
He is the founder of Brook Farm. See, our main purpose at Brook Farm is to break down social class so that everyone is equal.
Very interesting.
Alright, well, my job's done. My 8 hours. Let's go do some of our leisure activities like ice fishing.
Alright. I wonder if George wants to come with.
Hey, George. I'm gonna go show Chris some ice fishing skills. You want to come with?
Yeah, heck yeah, I'll grab the stick for him.
That's true.
There you go. This land here, I bought it on 1841 from Charles and Marie Ellis. All 170 acres. And in some of that 70 acres, we can do some ice fishing. So let's go up to the hole.
First, what we gotta do is chip a hole in the ice so we can get some lines down and try to catch some fish.
We don't got no kind of fancy augers or anything. This is our usual fishing hole, so we're just gonna have to chip her in here. Hold the pick there for me, Chad. Get through the ice the old-fashioned way here with the hammer. And look at that, we're through in 2 swings.
So what do you guys like to do for fun around here?
Well, after our 8-hour work days in the winter, we usually like to do some music, dancing, charades, and sometimes dramatic readings.
Dramatic readings? I seem to have read some of yours, Thoreau.
Oh, really? Which ones?
Prayer.
I don't think I've written that one yet.
Of course you haven't, because he's from the future.
Well, I certainly had a good time here at Brook Farm, but I have to be getting back to my own time.
It was nice to have you here. This is sure some kind of fancy machine you got here.
It's a tanning bed.
Oh, this is what you came in?
Yes. This is the device that I came in through time.
And we're going to send you back now. How should we do that?
You have to plug it in.
Plug it in?
I'm
Alright,
not
Henry.
exactly sure how it works, but we'll find out.
Hopefully it'll work. Henry, can you plug it in for us?
Oh.
Looks like it's working.
Seems to be working fine.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Chris, you've been in there forever.
I just went to Brook Farm. Whoa, that was quite the trip to Brook Farm. Can't wait to tell Nate. I really get a kick out of this.
Hey Chris, where have you been?
You wouldn't believe this, but I just went back in time to the tanning bed, and I went to Brook Farm.
What? Wait, you went to Brook Farm?
That's right, Brook Farm, the one and only.
In the 1840s?
1841 to be exact.
I don't believe you. If you went to Brook Farm, then who was the founder?
George Ripley. I met him. I talked to him.
Oh. Oh boy. You must have went to Brook Farm.
It's all true, Nate.
Oh, well, since you were at Brook Farm, what would you say some of the positives were?
Well, I would say reunited social classes. Everyone was paid equally. Voluntary system of labor. Promoted free development. Influenced other social reforms.
Very important.
Promoted transcendentalism. Guaranteed equality in education. Good working hours. There was music, dancing, card playing, charades, dramatic readings, plays, costume parties, picnics, sledding, skating, and we even went ice fishing while I was there.
Oh boy, that sounds fun.
It was. There was free room and board if you worked for 300 days of the year.
Well, that's a deal.
People earned 5% of the profits or free tuition for one student. In exchange for their work, participants were granted several guarantees including medical attention, nursing, education in all departments, and amusements.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't all positive.
Well, with the positives, there always comes a few negatives. Like physical labor on the farm. It wasn't very hard, but some people don't cope very well with physical labor. There was months of hard work, which produced very little, sadly. And there was also a lot of debt on the farm.
Yeah? Well, you get some and you lose some, I guess. Well, so tell me about the owner and the founder, George Ripley. What were some of his main goals?
Well, George Ripley really had 5 main goals that he told me. I'll read a few of them off. He really wanted to ensure a more natural union between intellectual and manual labor that now exists. He also wanted to combine the thinker and the worker as far as possible into the same individual, and he wanted to prepare a society of liberal, intelligent, and cultivated people.
Oh boy, that utopian community sounds great.
It was probably the best in its day.
I want to go to Brook Farm now.